don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
Look, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
This place gives me the creeps.
So now what? Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in the way.
Yes.
Yeah?
Wait.
Heapside narrows at night time. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count the lucky stars.
I bet they're close.
Oh,
Very well.
hey! I've forgotten where the hell I was in this playthrough. Okay, there's blood on the floor, which means that the thing happened here. And that I beat off everyone who was bad. That's good. Bad guys, dead. Children, stolen. Not good. Second.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. No one stopped me yet. At least things have stayed interesting.
Did I have a spare moon lantern? I don't think I did.
At the ready.
Okay, so I went in there, did the things. It's all coming back to me now. Ooh.
How are we supposed to see if torches won't work? Very well. Looking ahead. Breathe deep and move.
Alright, so is there nothing else back here? It looks I could have sworn there was more to be explored in the underground section of this place. So we're gonna tank out some of this damage
Seems simple enough.
and get on down
Been extinguished.
in the underground.
Torch is no good in this place.
There we go.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another. Oh,
Oh yeah, I should probably talk to Karlak, shouldn't I?
Soldier. Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like
That's coming
a
up, folks.
real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlak, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now.
Fuck Karlak. You're gonna explode.
Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mum.
Oh right, that's how I got back here.
I wager. Seems that way.
Okay, if that's the case. Let's go over this way.
What am I going to do?
Victims of the curse. At least they were granted a proper burial.
That might be worth a look. It won't budge.
Won't budge, you see. Okay. Oh,
What's the
Karlak.
story? Someone caved this flaming fist's face in. Grim.
Really?
Find a way
I
forward.
was gonna fail the perception. Okay.
I'll take that.
Hippity hop down here.
something over there.
Something good here, I hope.
That was alarming. My freaking steel defender just appeared there. I was like, oh god, it's a giant skeleton. But it wasn't. It was just my luck. Do me a scare. Grenades.
I can't. I can't.
Did I check out up here? I think I did. Let's take a peek. Ah yes, very sad. Very, very close. King of Van.
Place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Sight narrows at nighttime. And you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars. You Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
It's for a good cause.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Aye.
Good man.
Our asses.
See any movement up there?
I wish we'd gear up and head
Damn
out.
to tell.
All this standing around is making me antsy.
I bet they're close.
Got to have a plan first.
Watching us.
Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
And we are back. All right, we've got a bunch of shadowy places that we have not yet unshadowified. Don't really want to head up Moonrise Towers yet, because that's big plot points and big spookies. So I think we'll finish up over here. And then we'll take a little wander over to the Masons Guild. Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I was like, I am failing perception checks. That can't be good. And surprise! It wasn't good. Motherfuckers. If you knew it, it was not a surprise. Well, apparently, according to the game, it was still a surprise.
Watch this.
I am most displeased about it. Also, hello, Zinalin. Get smoten on, you son of a bitch. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Sorry, is it?
Let's play.
Don't mind if I do. Fighting already? Never Cinderlin.
Forever dauntless.
Smite? No. Bite?
Steps at a time.
Perhaps. For the biddies. Good, Lazel's hitting things today. This is a welcome change of pace for Lazel. Hell yeah. You doing it, Lazel? Oh, no, I spoke too soon. You're not doing it. Come on, Lazel, you can do it. Hey. Go again. Hey. You did the thing, Lazel.
Keep going.
Heck yeah.
Listen, you! Majesty of manure, sovereign of shit!
No choice but to keep going.
I do wish the bards had better burns on Vicious Mockery. I wonder if there's actually a mod out there that adds some more zingy one-liners to them.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Yeah, Karlak, it is go time. Let's do this. Over here. Hell yeah, Karlak. Doing the business. suddenly everyone's like, we're gonna fucking hit all the things, and I'm right here for it. I love it. What do we got? Two of them. Only a steel defender. The AoE. Glorious.
Can't give up. Feel my mistress's wrath.
Bonk. Get bonked on. So many nerds, so little time to bonk.
Battle favors the fearless.
Victory awaits. Make way. Nothing important is ever easy. Light on my feet.
Oh, I should equip a weapon to my bard.
An ode for you. Ode done.
What now? How much farther can I go? What's inside? Don't give me trouble now.
Okay. Not bad.
That's curious. Let's see. Always room for more?
God, where's my computer lagging? Oh god. You know how last time I played Baldur's Gate, I was like, I need to get around to installing those 2 SSD drives to replace my spindle drives. Still haven't done it. I can like actively hear one of my fucking drives failing in my computer. I need to disassemble it and take that drive out, move files around. There's so much shit I need to do with it. I'm just like, but I don't wanna. I don't want to do it.
Mutts got here before I did. Tracks of some sort. Looks like they lead downwards.
mods are revolting and you don't mean yourself, then you're not revolting. Oh, you said you didn't. Okay. We are running around trying to find the borders of that blight. The ruins east of Last Light proved to be highly dangerous with deep, biting shadows. Another suspicious one is that house on the hillock a little farther on. It seems dark and empty, but voices come from there. One of the others swears to me that he heard a child's laughter and saw Githyanki warriors approach the house from a distance. Surely his imagination must be getting the better of him out here. How well that went for them.
The waning moon.
Oh. Sorry, Chad. Didn't mean to get that feedback going there.
When you have lived as long as I, such simple magic becomes second nature. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice? He thinks you strong enough for the task at hand. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged. I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. Such spells are ancient secrets and closely guarded. But I could be convinced to share them with an ally. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it? I thank you. As to those who died by her words. Go to the distillery. The one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Why, yes, sir. The fact that you have tentacles coming out of your eyes that are tattooed, not alarming at all.
Thought.
Just a normal Monday night with Mr. Tentacle tattoos on the old eyeball. Absolutely nothing.
The corpse does not stir.
Well,
Is that blood? No, never mind.
here's Mr. Hello.
Moving ahead.
Happy Monday. How has your Monday been?
No traps, please.
Up this way. Take me then. Yeah, he's breathing.
That might be worth a look. Let's see what this does. More for me.
Ooh, I see a Sharon temple. Ooh. It's time for a side quest.
What's in here?
A broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out.
I have been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. True soul near will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here? Ketheric created so long ago, now sealed by the curse. Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble. Quite cursed. Explosive ought to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I'd wish to be. I set up the explosive with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I've even set things up correctly. Absolute, protect me! The Absolute did not protect him. Her. It. Looks like a her. Well, you got a man's voice and you're dead. Sucks to be you. And an old architectural. More books, more read. This yellow book contains a series of architectural plans. One shows an elevator leading from the wilds outside a town called Wraithwind to the Underdark.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Ocean.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
Is it side quest time, or are we just getting a different way to the Underdark?
I hardly saw you at the party. Did the honest and true blade sneak off for a little fun? No, nothing like that at all. Oh, but you protest too much. Now I know you are practicing your sword play.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, okay. Back.
If not over, then through.
Okay, well, this was a very boring little diversion. Time to leave.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright. Well, I guess all the avenues for dillying and dallying around have been exhausted. Let's get on with it then. I wonder if there's stuff to explore down here. Ridiculous squeeze. Right, I need to go back.
I want to have a word.
Spooky boy.
I won fair and square. There's no point in playing again. I want a challenge. Go on, find someone else to play with.
Oh. Good talk, Oliver. Thank you. I do keep checking my map because I have the directional skills of blind and lemming.
Anything of use?
Map has been etched onto this intricate disc. The risen road winds through a mountain pass. Within the hills is nestled a sizable temple. Within the temple, the Githyanki people have established a stronghold. pictographs reveal their mission to retrieve a polyhedric relic on behalf of the Githyanki Queen. General Ketheric Thorm. It is with a heavy heart that I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to your Dark Justicia army under unanimous agreement. Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it, so states our code, and so here have we acted. But I also know all too well how the statement continues. But they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. We cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Wraithwyn, and indeed of the great loss of life that this war will visit upon the Sword Coast and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, and so let it be done. Helban Aronson, on behalf of the High Harper Council and its allies. 2 words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender denied. Getting strength drain down there. All spooky light. Who be exploding down there? All spooky light.
You see an old boot balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new soul. Curtis knew.
Very spooky.
This way. Roland, I knew the tiefling was a fool, but this...
The fuck you doing, Roland? Dummy.
Taste my fury. This is gonna feel good. Moving.
Rick.
Got to move. Come on,
You
don't
Roland.
stay idle. Have to keep going.
I speak, they burn. Pawn to cleric 4.
On the victor's path, fleet of foot.
Can't stay idle.
Oh yeah.
You see an old boot balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new soul. Curtis knew. You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father.
Here goes nothing.
She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many.
Letter from Lorokan. You're most fortunate, Roland. A few catch my interest, but your letters demonstrate potential. I am willing to give you a chance. However, a warning. You must be willing to do whatever is necessary. Power is not cheap, and I'll not suffer weakness in my own student, Lorokan.
The air is ripe
Gale.
with magic.
Speak to the
All
dead.
right.
Boop.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Too fast, but can't be. Must finish. My training must get to Loroakan. Everything. He'll make me greatest wizard in Faerun. To Baldur's Gate. To Loroakan. My destiny. No. Family. No one.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well.
Can't give up now. Don't waste a step.
You sense a faded memory of marching in an army against Ketheric Thorm. Victory seemed possible then.
Right tool will do the trick.
Very nice. Oh, fucking Shadow Curse.
Torches won't even stay lit.
Problem.
Here we go.
There we go. Shit, when was the last time I saved it?
I need a quick word.
Looking ahead.
What to do? Groups have seen everything.
Enough time wasted. Back waits.
Crap! I have a concern I might end up getting killed here. Have to freaking reload things. It will annoy me.
That took the edge off.
Yeah. People be dying.
These things have stayed interesting. These boots have seen everything.
Watch your back.
Run!
On my way.
What am I to do? Let's try this way.
Wanna dance?
I fucked up, chat.
One with the weave. With ease. Death can't have me. Not yet.
I wonder what the next move is.
Sharp as ever. Best foot forward.
That is not good at all.
This way.
My faith protects me.
Hey, good looking. Marching.
Careful,
Right.
I bite.
One safe.
Attention.
Ah, excellent choice.
Too safe.
Blade at the ready.
Indolence breeds madness.
Here's a fun question. Can Lae'zel leap from here out of the shadow? The answer is yes. Let's chance it. Did that work? Maybe.
Well, hello.
Fairly shy.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Healing.
Onward. Where am I needed?
Oh.
Flackets will be done.
What to do? Something's on my mind.
Okay, where am I supposed to? There are main characters. What's that?
Can't give up now. What's hiding here?
What now?
Yeet.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. I know what to do.
Wee.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. If you insist.
Hey, makers. I think I've fucked up pretty badly.
I applaud your taste.
I have a nasty feeling I don't have a way to get rid of the worst of the shadow curse.
Eager for battle.
Which is going to be a problem.
Have to keep going. There is work to do.
Got it.
Secure. My wounds are too much to bear.
Still alive, so that's progress.
This is troublesome.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Can't slow down.
Never a dull moment.
How delicious.
Quite ready for you. Defender of the people.
Indolence breeds madness.
All right, what now? Can't slow down.
Right. Any luck?
Close.
That's going to be enough.
Come on, let's go.
Limp through this bullshit.
Your desire.
All right, I gave one of those Harper assholes.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, thank Christ! I gave one of those assholes a moon lantern. So, in theory, I can get it back.
No time to rest. Very well. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
No one back home will ever believe this. Should mind my step.
Get out of there! No, no, oh no! Long rest time. I hate that shadow curse shit so much. Have a chat. Just me and my sleep.
I have a lot on my mind.
Shaq Vernash do. I thought I'd seen the whole of you. Mighty as Tiamat's dragons, monumental as the one in the void. But now, I see more in you still. You are iron and steel, yes. But you are also silk and satin. Soon, I would know you again. Not to claw you, but to caress you. Not to be burned in your heat, but to be bathed in your warmth. As have I. Truthfully,
More
it took
Lisa
more
Elras.
courage to ask for a soft touch than it would to meet the gaze of the ninefold dragon. Thus far I've taunted you, devoured you, battled you. Now, I want more than anything to soothe you.
Hey, yo! That's right. Things getting sussy in this stream as well. Hey, viewers here. Thanks for the 2-month sub. 2 months in a row. How's it going, Steel? How's your Monday been? Things are getting sussy in our reading stream as well. With, bodies responding. Long, hell yeah. Monday was, dude. Today was long as fuck. You all know I'm a pretty fucking patient guy. That's not really given to being judgmental. But I spoke to someone today for over an hour. And I had to repeat the same 3 core points more times than I could count. This guy was so dense that if you put him on a spaceship and shot him out into the great void, he would drag planets and solar systems out of alignments with how dense he is. Nice enough dude. But no matter how fucking hard I tried, I could not get it through his head that the technologies he wanted to use in that specific configuration he thought would work would never, ever work. I literally wanted to scream by the end of that hour. It was fucking rough. Alright, how the shit am I gonna get around this bollocks ass shadow curse? Steel says it wasn't bad, just long. I worked on an hour and a half and waited on the execution for 6 hours, and I was, ugh, 3 hours from home. That fucking sucks, dude. Folks, we got ads rolling. 34. Everyone laugh at me because there'll be an ad jail. Haha.
What's hiding here?
More shadow curse bullshit. Alright. We gotta go back to the harvest place. Beg for a lantern. Here come the ads.
woods.
We're still alive. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, Agreed. We must end the threat at Moonrise altogether. With your help, we stand every chance of doing just that. I trust that you will. Then speak. Ugh, some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard. You'll have to sing that one for me when all of this is done. In any case, it was a lifetime ago by now. And for all our victories, we remain on the back foot. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place. That remains to be seen. Criterion number 1, make Catterick bleed. Criterion 2, survive that thing in your skull.
Surely a great blow to the cult.
They've gathered an entire army. What's one lost soldier among thousands?
Welcome back from ads, folks.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Where did that come from?
Yeah? Deep sight narrows.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count the lucky stars.
Let's get going.
Excuse me, I said.
Know about supplies.
Allison. Excuse me, where the fuck is my druid?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Me too. If I knew that makers, I would not be asking the question.
He better be, or I'm a dead man. Wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Catherine, the true soul.
Ah. Ahaha. There you are, you sneaky sneakster.
Vanu and me are climbing up
it's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. I'm afraid so, yes. Check his person. There might be something on him to help us get started. I don't deserve you, my friend. He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more.
Do you have a letter on him? I have his letter on him somewhere. What is my inventory? A horrifying mess. Most annoying thing is that I did find something of his. Now I don't know.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Who has it? Who has the thing?
What's cooking?
Ready and willing.
Maybe I saw it
Sharp as
down on when I was emptying my inventory.
For battle.
Okay.
We kept Alt safe. That's what matters. Couldn't have done it without you.
One true way.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay.
A good
Let's
hero.
go chat to dude.
On my way. I should speak up.
One time I sell my readable shit from possibly hoarding
Can't
them like I
sleep,
usually do.
so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
Okay. Give me back my fucking shit. Come on.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Aha.
I don't.
That's the one.
Better not be cursed.
Dad, if you ever play Baldur's Gate 3, don't fucking sell any piece of paper ever. You get a piece of paper, you keep it. Keep it forever to the end of the game. You never know when it's gonna fucking soft lock you.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know I don't deserve you, my friend.
Alright, let's actually read these orders.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name.
I can't even talk.
I've known Marcus for years.
Alright.
Take a moment.
Alright.
What's next, I wonder?
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead.
Where is we're gonna do some goofy shit here to unfuck ourselves. Remove quest. Pretzels? There it is. Move curse. Sweet. Okay.
No time to dally. This way.
We're gonna save scum the fuck out of this, chat. This is gonna suck so much dick. Let's pop the first of our quick saves right here. I'm not looking forward to doing it. Basically, because the game didn't give us the dialogue option to actually talk to the fucking pixie when we released it from our moon lantern, we let the fucker go and didn't get shit for it. So now we have no moon lantern and no pixie protection from the shadow curse. I just never got Dolly Dolly Dolly. You just fucked me. It is a very pixie move. Very on brand. However, there do be another way to do this. And it's gonna be fucking scuffed. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to skip the Mason Guild entirely. And basically speed run our way. We're going to speed run our way to Moonrise and then use the fast travel shit to get the whole group together. You got ice cream and peanut butter filled pretzels? What? A, these sound amazing, and B, what is this witchcraft? I bought ice cream because they were like, I thought you might want a snack. They were right, because it's much on pretzels. I see. Alright, shut up. Buckle up. It's gonna hurt. Wee! Ow. No, ow. There we go. There's the ow. Ow.
Take you.
Okay. Oh.
Worth a shot?
To be a fast. Now, I do this. I do this. Boop.
Moving in.
Let's see what this does.
Okay. It looks as if we're gonna have to go about this in a little bit of an ass backwards way. Because I know there's one more moon lantern inside Moonrise Tower.
Moonrise Tower lies ahead.
We're gonna have to go there
The heart of the absolute. I'm certain of it.
and then work our way back
Heads high,
to do the
weapons in
mason.
hand, and turn this tower to rubble.
Maybe. Let's see how far we can go inside this.
Confidence
Or the
is
Shadow Curse
encouraging,
tries
but
to
a little premature.
eat our asses.
Let's keep our eyes on the task ahead. Or I. Case may be.
Oh, nope. Nope. There's the old curse. Time to go. Nope. Alright, chat. So here's the plan. Here's the Scoopy Doop. We got fucked over by the game not giving us the Pixie Blessing. So we've got no Moon Lantern, no Pixie Blessing, and no way to currently resist the Shadow Curse. There's a way to lift the Shadow Curse. But in order to lift it, you have to get somewhere that needs you to fucking have a Moon Lantern to get to it. So the only Moon Lantern that's left in the game that I can use is inside Moonrise Towers, which is the same place where the big bad is. The big bad Ketheric. Let's go, lesbians! I already hustled through the curse. Did you not see? I got Shadowheart with a little remove curse, and I fucking cheesed it by abusing a potion of vaulting to leap 10 times the distance. I mean, 3 times the distance. Oh, next time I'm a hustler, I'm gonna have a freaking moon lantern.
Your own probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah,
Sensual.
one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? General Ketheric's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel
Scary
in the
things
audience
about us, though,
chamber,
regardless of the
True
lantern.
Soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Our path
Nothing
leads to
that a
Zarel.
pile of fireballs
Let us not
can't
keep her waiting.
solve.
Praise the absolute.
Not to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end, wasn't it?
Serve her. A mere
Agreed.
shadow of a creature. Yet it hears the Absolute's voice.
There are some problems a fireball cannot solve. Clearly, because you haven't been making big enough fireballs. If that is your judgment on things. I see. One and a 2 and a yeet. Freaking Assassin's Creed shit going on here now. My dark goddess. When I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. My dark goddess. When I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. My dark goddess. When the flock was full, I punished the wicked. My dark goddess, when the wicked struggled, I struck them down. My dark goddess, I am yours. Locked doors, eh? Things don't often end particularly well when we break into locked doors. Oh, good. These two bozos are
Direct
stuck
me.
in this.
Fear in the dark.
Many legs, many voices, many eyes.
Seriously, Will, you are the most unathletic motherfucker. Always talking being the Blade of Frontiers, can't even clear a 7-foot jump. Absolute bastard.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Oh, no. Everyone's jumping back now. Stop.
My pleasure.
Stop.
Yes? We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Look at this shit. This is so dumb.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Alright. There are goons over here.
I've got a long road ahead. Swift as my feet
Alright.
can carry me.
Now that we got the Scooby Squad back together. We're going to save Scummit. And we're going to pick some locks.
Bet I can crack that open.
PC 30. I should have added more bonuses to this. Shit. There it is.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Maybe I need more pockets.
A moon lantern. Now, let's save this. And let's see if we can get the fucking moon lantern blessing from this one.
to us unspilled, at least for a while.
Well, seem to be missing
Than to indulge every
to
craving, Shadowheart.
release this little nerd. So, I guess it was just that one. Well.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
We have our way to the bull crown.
No time to rest? Is that blood? No, never mind.
Good.
Let's move.
Did I have to abuse the fast travel system to make this happen? Yes.
With a flick of the wrist.
Do I regret it? Absolutely. A nice little bit of kit for Starion.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Goblins. Maglubiet Gambit. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and warg cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime cattle fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council. Maglubiet. Thank you, makers. Maglubiet. When they be well fed, well flattered, and well lubricated, with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, where their priests go, their warriors will follow. Advisor bells.
What's in here?
I'm going to touch all of Balthazar's things, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
If I do.
This is a logbook on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the fallen one was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping that the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. Not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack, far beyond what the mere tadpole could do, but she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log, dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she's been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It's not like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pah. She will come to heel again soon enough.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith the First would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. Ephelaman remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves. It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Githraki.
Still another Githyanki disc. About the Prince Orpheus, maybe? Lae'zel could make sense of it.
And what lovely decor Balthazar has in his office. Really brings the place together. No, thank you. Returned. Possibly sleep. He is yelling at me to put the pan in the dishwasher. It was only her who wanted to use it. It's too late to get up and do it herself. Attention, Acolytes. A reminder, Acolytes have permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. Ellie, have you talked to her about it. Like, see, and when I say talk to, I don't mean shouted across a room to. I mean sat down and had a serious conversation, saying, "Hey, this has been going on for a long time and upsets me." Because if you haven't, I recommend it before what you're feeling right now becomes resentment. Because it sounds like it already is. The only way to get rid of resentment is to sit down and talk it out. Otherwise, it just gets worse and worse and worse, and then things fall apart. I speak from personal painful experience on that one. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. So even if you choose death, I will ensure that you serve her still.
Salutations.
Heal.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Fucker's there holding a whole ass heart. And he has nothing of interest to say.
Let's explore.
What are you, Balthazar?
The corpse has nothing to say.
A bitch.
Still alive, so.
However, she brings her back pain and such. I know she has it, but I can't even lay down for a couple of minutes when I get home without her yelling across the hall at me and stuff.
Time to press ahead.
Would it help if she were to give, if like before you got home, you could ask her like, when I get home, is there anything you need before I sit down and relax? Because once I'm down and relaxing, I am not gonna get back up unless it's on my terms. Is there a compromise there? And that might help, right, Ellie? It seems to me that your biggest issue is that you're getting home, you want to relax, and the moment you start, can you do this, can you do that? So instead, if it's, hey, could you do these things for me when you get home? Because I can't. Okay, sure. We can take care of that. No problem. You're still in work mode when you walk through the door for at least a bit. Might help. This is entry from the Master of Alchemy, Haskin Zilafin. Begins with the formula for drow poison. Combine essence of a swarming toadstool with any salts, and lo, You'll have yourself a drow poison as dark as the goddess Lolth's temper. Time was I would grimace at the prospect of poison. Not that I think it's cowardly. I just didn't think that was my legacy. The scaleless dragonborn who wrote some books that jilted scum used to poison their heartbreakers. My old friend Nikros tried to convince me that such poison better equip adventurers for the danger of the road. What a crude, happy-go-fuck reality attitude. Adventurers make up a sliver of the Sword Coast populace. Mostly it's folks trying to get by. And in this day and age, that means poisoning your ex-lover, or some man who stole your prize goat, or some woman who called you a crabby little bitch behind your back. Well, I say go ahead. Use my work however you want. This guy's writings have slowly become more and more like disjointed and angry the more of his stuff that I find. This small recipe has helped me through a lot. Without my scales, my hide smarts and tears with the slightest touch. While it has never healed me fully, every drop soothed. I hope it might similarly soothe whatever ails you. Someone has filled the rest of the page with repetitions of, why is it always healing potions? This goddamn primitive village. The occasional, someday I'll kill that mongrel of a master. Luckily, the recipe itself is still mostly legible. I think I read this one already. Alright, we're going to save scum here. The book said, absolutely do not touch the book about poisons and venom. Okay.
Here we go.
How about the bookshelf called Musty Tomes? Are we gonna butt stab me as well? Oh. There's a heart going here. Oh, how very necromantic.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
A goblet filled with the mutilated
But they were
corpses
already
of the
imbued
living
with
Voodoo
magic.
27.
Whatever
So where did that
ungodly
magic come
experiments
from?
were performed on them likely killed them.
Pixies ripped us off and didn't buff us properly, so we had to do some sneaky shit to get ourselves a new moon lantern. But as a result, we're now inside Moonrise Towers earlier than we wanted to be. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I planned to simply raise what forces I needed inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypt be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the night song easily. The general's invulnerability depends on it. I'm sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate and fast.
This night song sounds like the source of Ketheric's immortality.
I'm doing okay. I had a bit of a day at work.
It sounds more like a bird
Just
than a false
people being people.
Its powers could prove useful.
And me having to remain very
Against
patient.
Ketheric himself.
But you know, we got through it.
Then we better get searching.
How about yourself?
Shall we?
More stuff. Like stuff.
Carved into the bench's rotten surface is
Look at them
ritual
graphics glitches.
circle. Its sigils half faded. Darkness and decay hangs in the air around it.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted. Well, it wasn't in his published archives, it was merely a sketch. He invoked Mistra's guidance on how to complete it. It's quite a fascinating design, though the version created here is a strange corruption of the Weave Pasha's original intent.
It's polygons.
Mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them.
Ooh, fun.
No, Mistra's eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Forget what Mistra wants. Think about yourself.
Hey, Soldier, how's it going?
What Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale. Make the lantern. Spread her will.
Deal with it how? I hate to pull rank, but I was once Mistra's chosen. Destroying magic like this was my bread and butter. Oh, or did you wish to use it? I assure you, it's pointless. You'll have nothing more than a sore head and a very dissatisfied wizard to show for it.
What do we think, chat? Shall we make the evil Knievel lantern? Seems like a fun, good time. We're doing it.
Some room then, if you please.
Fun.
At the ready.
Broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out.
How about you, Soldier? How you doing? You were streaming today, right? I'm pretty sure I saw you streaming.
To illuminate a lamp, all left behind after a pixie's death.
How'd your streams go? What were you doing? What were you playing? Unfortunately, I was at work most of the day, so I didn't get to come in and drop
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
Alright, Gale, do the thing. Make me Lantern of Evil.
The circle's power remains, to be used or destroyed.
Oh, to the light. Hey, Professor Shock, how's it going? Have it. Spooky.
No one stopped me yet.
I'm not doing bad at all, my friend. Work was a little bit irritating,
Mr.
just
Were
because
here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that.
the last call I
She's
took
always rather
was like an
fond of
hour long.
pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Not quite sure what to make of that. True enough. She'd certainly not want to jeopardize the completion of this little mission she and Elminster have concocted. It may not be the most savory kind of
Rest of
magic,
this
but
game's
it tastes
excellent.
sweet enough
Strongly
if
recommend.
it brings us to the heart of
You,
the absolute in one piece.
Get a copy of it. If you can. I love unsavory things.
We're up against the
Yeah, and
greatest
and a well-deserved
threat
game
Faerun
here as
has
well.
ever faced. I don't mind getting my hands dirty if it gives us a better chance of surviving. Whatever advantage I can gain for us, I will. And I refuse to feel guilty for it. No matter how much Mistress chidings might echo in my skull. Now come. Best keep moving. We have many more shadows to face before we reach the heart of the Absolute.
By the way, folks, tomorrow we are doing, well, we're doing mornings with Dad tomorrow. So in the morning we'll be cooking up some food. Actually, now that I think about it, no, we won't be doing food because the cream I have is not good. I can't drive my car for a couple of days until I can renew vehicle registration. So tomorrow we will play some more Baldur's Gate in the morning before I go to work.
Wonder what's past this.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
And then in the evening, we're going to do some more story time. We're going to continue our read through of Magician. Scrambled eggs with bacon. Do you have any sriracha? A scrambled egg with sriracha? Bit of cheddar, bit of onion, bit of bacon. Barking amazing. Where is my advantage roll? What is going on here? Oh, I'm trying to...
Looking ahead. Can't keep me out.
We're in ads, folks. There it is. Alright, folks, while we're in ads, everyone, please stand up. Give yourselves a nice little stretchy.
Another step forward.
Have yourselves a big old relax. Drink water, go pee, go poop. Take care of your meat tuxedos. Implore you. Give me the fruit. Have it.
That's curious.
really want to
the nearest library?
is... Ooh. Is my job being a chef? No, it's not. I am a IT consultant by trade. I've worked in the IT industry for 10 years. I got a bachelor's degree in computing and games development. I've got a master's degree in creative writing. My professional chops have next to nothing to do with cooking, except that I used to be a butcher, fishmonger, rotisserie operator, chilled pizza maker, deli counter operator. So really, all I did in terms of cooking for people in a kind of commercial sense was stabbing chickens with bits of metal and putting them inside a spinny oven, or putting meat on a big flat piece of metal and putting that in a not spinny oven. That's it. That is the sum total of my professional cooking experience. And the reason I bring that up is that people tell me that the food I make looks delicious and that they wish that they could cook like that. And I'm here to tell everyone that you can. You just need to be able to willing to fuck it up a few times while you're learning, and you need to be able to read. If you can do those things, not necessarily in that order, you too can learn how to cook tasty food. And when you've done it enough, you will start to inevitably learn what flavor combinations work well. And you will be able to substitute things on the fly, and you'll even be able to look into your fridge, pantry, and be like, oh yeah, I could take that. I could take that kind of tuna and those yellow onions, and I could take that leftover pesto and that cheddar cheese and that penne and that mayonnaise, and I could make a tuna pasta bake or a tuna pasta one pot meal, and it'll be delicious. In fact, that's one I will make on stream someday, because it's really cheap, makes a fuck ton of food, and it goes a long way as well. Like, realistically, the most expensive part of all of it is the canned tuna, and that's not particularly expensive anyway. In fact, you have given me an idea for tomorrow's stream. For tomorrow morning's stream. I don't know if I have penne, but I do have spaghetti. Spaghetti! So I can make a tuna spaghetti instead. Whatever carb you want, really. On the topic of tuna, Shock, if you like tuna, I shared a family recipe from Sri Lanka to make spiced tuna cutlets. They're kind of like a croquette, but it's like tuna, potato, onions, various spices. Super tasty, super simple, super affordable. So if you like that kind of thing, hit up !Discord in the recipes.
To new horizons.
Yeah, and then for the spices, if you want to make the Sri Lankan meal or Sri Lankan dish, you need some eggs, some breadcrumbs, some all-purpose flour, some cardamom, mustard seeds, bay leaves or curry leaves if you can source them. Curry leaves are better if you can. Bit of lemon juice. All the ingredients are listed in there. But that meal was cooked for me by my grandmother. It was cooked for me by my mother. I've cooked it for my son. Cinderlyn cooked it from her kitchen while I was streaming cooking it. She cooked it on New Year's Eve, and she said they were delicious. And let me tell you, that woman loves to talk about my balls being in her mouth, because the dish makes tuna balls. So yeah, I will probably cook that recipe on stream again at some point because it is one of my favorites. They last for several months in the freezer. They're great hot or cold as well. They're very, very, very Moorish. Good snack. Awesome. Now, I am writing a little rhyme here. So bear with me a second while I use my dad brain, put some words together. Okay, folks. Here is, as per tradition, the end of stream raid poem. Right, a goofy little custom poem. Whenever we raid out, I need to refresh my credit roll because I'm dumb and haven't automated it yet. Folks, thank you so much for the sub from Steel Buffalo Gaming. We also had a follow from Fearless 1 to 3 earlier on today, about 13 hours ago. Here is the raid message. Tonight we played some Baldur's Gate and suffered from a curse we hate. The Shadow Curse lived up to its name. God damn it, there's a typo in there. I mean, a grammatical error in there. Don't use that. And our favorite dad had to cheese the game. With spells and leaps he did abound until fast travel could be found. With that the stream came to an end. So we're here for Kratos. He's our good friend. We're gonna go visit that guy, the City Music Man. Sorry, Shock. I've been streaming for a couple of hours here, so came in right at the tail end. I gotta sleep because I will be streaming tomorrow at 8 a.m. 8 in the morning. Doing some more cooking. That's 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. For Mornings with Dad. And we'll be cooking up that tuna pasta dish. And then we'll be doing some book reading at 8 p.m. But until then, folks, thank you so much for hanging out with me. For those of you that were here in the morning and in the evening, I appreciate you so much. Let's go say hi to Q. I'm going to have him sing a song about saves coming. And I'll see you when I do. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to the people around you. Have a wonderful night.